Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 59, where we're trying to get a handle on all this polluted oxygen, and, well, we've got to make some changes and fix a few things. It's a process. It's gonna take time. That being said, let's see, the first thing we can change, we want to go ahead, as Sylvia Fox pointed out, and probably build our doors down here instead of up top. It just makes more sense. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how we're going to be able to destroy these doors in any kind of a timely fashion without the puffs escaping, but I suppose that is just going to be an issue with my original planning that we'll have to deal with. So this area is slowly filling up with water, at which point, once these electrolyzers back up and the water actually backs up, what are we getting here? 6 kilograms of water. Did we not throttle this down to 2.24? Nobody's come in here and changed it yet because they can't, because there's no way to get in. Well, now there is. So let's go ahead and do that at a good priority. And then I guess the same thing here. We're going to destroy... Whoa, no. We're going to destroy these at a high priority as well, so that we can immediately replace them with gas-permeable tiles. Here and here. Yep, that'll work. And here and here. At a high priority, please. Higher than 7. Let's go with 8. Come on, quickly. That puff is going to migrate on out of there. Come on, somebody prioritize this. Please. Okay, maybe if we don't watch it, maybe it'll get taken care of. This has adjusted its flow rate. That's good. So we could be looking at... Yes, more water is now coming through the pipe, so hopefully it will back up soon. And then hopefully these will get taken care of as the materials have been delivered. And the builders are building. Good. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get both sides done. And then what? We're also going to need a set of doors down here. Let's go ahead and make them out of copper. Start to save our gold amalgam. There we go. Okay, now they don't have to climb down through the ladders. Yay, it's more efficient. Efficiency is always a good thing. This, however, is going to take a really long time with the low passage of water. 2.2 grams a second. That's going to take quite a while. It's cold, too. It's going to start to cool that area off. That can be a good thing, though. Speaking of cold, how are things doing in here? They're getting a little chilly. A little bit. Not too much, though. It's all still looking pretty green, so I'm pretty happy with that. We got natural gas there. That's fine. This area seems to be doing good. In fact, all of our air pressure seems to be doing relatively good. Let's sweep up any invisible snazzy suits that are there, because I know there's a few. Yep. Looks like our natural gas is backing up pretty significantly at this point. I think we may need more pumps to process this, or is this just still part of the backlog? Yeah, we're clearing out the backlog. This should get fixed before too long. Well, there's more coming behind it. We'll have to check it later and see if it's trending more or less. And let's go ahead and check out down here. Probably set you a little higher, so let's only do it if it's above 600. And let's see how we're doing over here. Oh, this is starting to look nice. I like this. At what point do we switch off of abyssalite? A granite. Granite. Why would we do that? This whole area is going to get incredibly hot now. Granite. What was I thinking, I wonder? This whole area is going to become unbearably hot. There's not really a lot of ways we could insulate it anyways. I suppose we could use a bunch of insulated tiles, but then we'd have low air pressure. Even still, I don't want the heat in this passageway. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and deconstruct the liquid pipes from here to there to here, and let's just keep the heat where it belongs. I think I was thinking that I would let the water cool off in here, but no, I don't want this passageway becoming 80 degrees. That's going to be unbearable. Also, we got another request for a new duplicant name, which is good because we have plenty. So you will be Hot Hands, and you will be slotted for the volcano base once it is up and running. Unfortunately, it's taking a little bit of time. We're not ready for any new duplicants yet. We're going to leave that machine the way it is. Now, if this water will start backing up, it looks like it's getting there. It's getting there. But we need the water to stay consistently pumping into those machines, and then to speed this process up. Oh, this door does not catch water. Wouldn't you know it? Well, that's fine. That's fine. I guess that's why I don't normally use those doors. So we'll deconstruct these doors and replace them with airlocks, but then people won't be able to use these doors without letting all the water out. I think that's why I had the doors up top. But to be fair, we can split the difference. We don't really need the doors up top. We just need them, really just up one tile should be fine. So let's move these doors up one tile, because it doesn't take much water to stop the production of polluted oxygen from the slime. In fact, it's a very small amount of water. These look like they're starting to back up, maybe. That one's struggling a little bit. We're going to let that water stay as is for now. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll go times... No, I don't want to go times 3 speed. Ugh, I'm so tempted to go times 3 speed, but I know that bad things will happen. And it looks like this area is already getting drastically removed of polluted oxygen. This area, not so much. This area is... Doesn't look like any of this slime is putting out polluted oxygen with just a little bit of water. Well... Almost 5,000, or 5 kilograms. Yeah, I guess that's not a small amount of water. Okay, let's get these doors destroyed, please. And, yes, we'll make these a high priority. We'll go priority 8 here. And then we'll go priority 8 here once this door is cleared out. And then we'll put the doors up one tile, and then it'll still be a lot easier for everybody. We just need one tile's worth of water. And then this one is not even going to fill up until this is taken care of, so. I guess I should have added a valve for this section of water. Yeah, I suppose we can go ahead and do that. Can we deconstruct this door at a higher priority, please? Thank you. Let's just get rid of one liquid pipe, and then we'll change that to a valve so we can control the water on each side in case we need to change it around. I imagine duplicants may at some point come collect the water from here. I can't imagine what they would use it for, but I wouldn't put it past them. Alright, and then we can also sweep up this and that and this and that. Sure, sweep up all of that. Looking good, looking good. I like what I see here. Alright, so where else do we have slime that is putting out polluted oxygen? This looks like it's all clay here. Now, we have this issue down below. We have this huge polluted water area, but I think we determined that it had water on top of it. So as long as it had water on top of it, it wouldn't be causing any issues. But this looks like there's polluted water here that's putting off liquid. And then, of course, we have this whole area down here. Well, okay. So how we're going to handle that is we're going to go ahead and destroy these mesh tiles and these so that we can just mop all that up. And then this. How are we going to handle this? That has water on top of it. This does not. This can be mopped up. This is not important. So we'll mop up this, and we'll mop up that. We'll just mop it all up as much as we can. It's going to be a work in progress. We're not going to be able to get all of our polluted oxygen sources to go away immediately. It's going to be a long, slow process. You know what else we could do? We could mop a little bit out of... no, not sweep. We could mop a little bit out of the bottom of this thing to give us some room, and I think we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you can't reach that? How about that one? Haha. We'll mop a little bit out of this tank, and... Yeah, we'll get the water level to go down so we're not so near the top. I suppose we could just add... No, you know what? Let's just do it like that. Yeah, and then we'll be able to monitor our level like that. Okay, good. Looks like we've cleared out the backlog of natural gas. That's what I was hoping for. Good stuff. This area is going to need more water. This area is done pumping with water. Right, because we got rid of the valve. Let's go ahead, and this valve is just going to be a simple on-off valve. And what did I make this piping out of? I used granite. That's going to lower the temperature here pretty significantly. Or it might just balance out, maybe? The water seems to be warming up pretty quickly. Yeah, it's pretty warm in here. And we're not going to be adding more water over time. Eventually the water will equalize. And this pump, yeah, all the water in this pipe will equalize. It's not going to matter. Yeah. Because we're not going to be continually pumping fresh water over here. Once this area is taken care of, it'll be good to go. All right, so we have water backed up at this time. Let's go ahead and open this back up. 10 kilograms a second, please. Thank you. All right. So we just need this to fill up a little bit more. Or a lot bit more. However you want to look at it. And then we can start looking at other places where we're getting polluted oxygen from. This one is not contributing as long as that door is shut. This one is there slime there? No, it doesn't look like it. And then we have this obnoxious, ugh. But look at all this clean oxygen we're getting over here. Oh, this is so cool. This is great. That Puffed is dying for some polluted oxygen. Clean air all the way around. How are we doing here? Good yield, right on the edge of ideal temperature. What can we do here? Oh, that's good. Ideal temperature, excellent yield. 99.3. This is good. This is good. This one is not as warm as this one. We'd likely need a fourth light. Oh, it's getting close, though. It's getting very close. We'll see. We'll see how that does over time. Okay, back to this mess here. This pump could probably be turned off, but we're gonna let it go for a bit longer. And what? Now we're average flow rate 10 kilograms a second. That'll help speed things along. Polluted oxygen is actually getting lesser and lesser over there. How are we doing here? Everybody seems to be doing good, but we've taken all our water source away. Right, so we're going to need to turn it back down. That's going to be a headache. This thing is just going to take a while to be done, so we're just going to set it and forget it. That's right. 2 kilograms a second, and let's go address the volcano base. All right, let's zoom out. These pinch peppers are doing good. Weezewort's doing good. Let's get this area squared away, everyone. Oh, look at this. Our growing area and all of our infrastructure is just about ready. Looking good, looking good. Everyone is busy. Everyone has stuff to do. I like it. I like it. Okay. The living area. Ugh, we need to get rid of this natural gas first, is the main thing. What else can we work on? Well, this area is becoming very quickly a horrible place to have to go down. Nobody wants to come down here. There's nowhere to breathe. How are we sitting on thimbleweed fiber? I think it's time to drill through this finally and break this wide open. Let's do that. Okay, so here's how we're going to do that. We're going to deconstruct... No, not all of that. Not the ladders. We're going to deconstruct these and those, and then dig... let's see. We're going to dig this way over here. Right, and then we're going to... let's see. We're going to ladder down. From here, like that. That can go there. This can all be mopped up. In fact, we probably go ahead and replace this with granite, just like that, and dig this out, and then we won't even need that ladder there. We can just dig it out. I'm good with that. We'll get the squares mopped up. We'll get the tiles in place. We'll get this ladder down here. We'll get this area dug out. We'll allow more flow through of these horrible gases. And then what? We'll dig this ladder down like this. And then if we punch through there, it's going to get this area all warmed up and melting. That might be the end result for this place. Just don't know if that's the road I want to go yet. We could also just try to wall this section off and then drain this out. Yes, I like that idea much better. Let's do that. So we're going to deconstruct you. And in that vein, we're not going to need you. Okay. Nope, stop that. What you can do is we can continue this ladder down here like this just because. All right, now that that's done, let's go ahead and get some abyssalite. Or no, wait, what? Gas permeable tiles don't break because of water pressure. So we're just going to put them down like that. Perfect. Then this ladder here can continue right on down to here. At which point we're likely going to give the carbon dioxide 2 different avenues to come down like this. And just help the carbon dioxide flow all the way down here. This needs to be broken. What do we have here? Not that much, but let's go ahead and rupture this. There and there. We'll get rid of all that. I think that's good. Okay, this pipe got broke. Let's go ahead and replace it with what we're going to need, which is abyssalite. Come down this way, over here, and then up to there. Excellent. All right. Still waiting on the last few things to be built. It's all a priority 5, though, so no real rush. We're going to get all the pinch pepper plants planted all at once we verify everything else is good to go. All right, we'll put these gas permeable tiles in. Actually, hold on. These gas permeable tiles are a much higher priority than that ladder. Excuse me. Oh no. Yeah, people are coming down here just to find places to breathe. But why? There's polluted oxygen right here. I don't understand. What are you doing? Seriously? Why are you holding your breath? There's plenty of, I was gonna say, there's plenty of polluted oxygen there. Ricochet X, would you please move here, where there's polluted oxygen to breathe, please? There is no need to hang out in here. What? Why would you do that? I don't understand. Are you one of the idle people? No, you're not. Oh, the Ice Hotel. The Ice Hotel is idle. Well, that can't be. You guys have lots and lots and lots of work you need to get going over here. Okay, so this chlorine section, just a big headache. I don't even know if that's how we're gonna do that. Ideal temperature, excellent yield, excellent yield. I love it. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to put down a ration box here, which is going to be for bristleberries, and let's start getting rid of some of this polluted water here, everyone. There shouldn't be any water in this area at all. Okay. So this whole thing is just a big wash, really. We'll send this chlorine somewhere else. Let's deconstruct all of this. Let's, deconstruct those, Those liquefiables can stay for now. We're also going to deconstruct all of these gas pipes and vents. You guys can reclaim all of these materials here, which means we didn't have to do all that crazy piping there. It's not necessary. Because the hand sanitizer doesn't do anything, at first I was committed to just, oh, we're going to keep it anyways because it's nice, and no, we're not going to go that road. We're not going to do that. If the hand sanitizer doesn't do anything, there really is no point to be intentionally making chlorine for the base. In fact, that makes very, very little sense. Now, we do have all of this wonderful water, though, so let's look at what we're going to do with this water. We have 40,000 abyssalite so far. That's good. Let's come up here and let's start looking at... We're going to go right across there like that. Alright, so for food, we're going to do hydroponic farm tile. We'll make this out of... I guess we'll make it out of gold amalgam. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Let's get some more abyssalite piping. We need one more right there. Perfect. And then what we'll do is we'll dig this out here. And we'll just convert this area into a giant bristleberry area. Why are you destroying... Oh, you're... Okay. I thought they were destroying the ladders. I freaked out for a moment. Wait a second. Okay. You guys should have plenty of work to do here. There's no reason to be sitting around idle. The magnificent Scrimbles escaped! That's okay. It's just going to clean up all this polluted oxygen for us. That's a good thing. This is trapped with water. And there's no slime over here making more. That's good. That's what I want to see. We're going to declare war on polluted oxygen everywhere at this point. What? Slime? But this is a low priority. Priority 5. Whereas these down here should be a much, much higher priority. Priority 5? These are all priority 5? No, these are priority 7, please. All the slime needs to go in here. Thank you. If there's slime anywhere, that's where it needs to go. Biodistillers are not getting work done because they're only a priority 4. I'm okay with, well, no, I guess we'll put you back to a 5. That one's a 7. Not sure what that's all about. We have dedicated delivery people. Priority 5 should be fine. Starvation. Mushroom is starving and needs food. Because you're trapped in there and you can't get out. Can you move to... No, you cannot. How did you even end up here? Okay, can you move to here, please? Let's slow down time. Let's address this. All right, now can you move to here? And you're free. Look at that. And you're free. Goodness. Goodness. Okay, we'll go back to building those at an 8. I don't know why I assigned them as a 7. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, that's being done. Please go get yourself something to eat, Mushroom. Tell me you're heading straight for food. What are you doing? Here. Mushroom. Do me a favor. Please. I implore you. Get yourself some food. Look, Stacy's cooking up some fresh frost buns. Don't you want some frost buns? I know you've been eating frost buns forever, and it feels like that's just not what you want at all. But let's be honest, it's better than lice loaf. I mean, everybody's so far removed from the days of lice loaf. Will you get some food now, please? There's food right there. There you go. Picked up that frost bun. Go to your assigned seat. There you go. Okay, good. Actually, I think Mushroom was the days long after Lice Loaf. I don't know if Mushrooms ever had to endure Lice Loaf. That was early on. We transitioned to Frost Buns pretty quickly in the grand scheme of things. And Mushroom does not understand. Well, I mean, that's why it can be so easy to get burnt out on Frost Buns and believe that, you know, frost buns are horrible and you're tired of eating them as you've never had to eat lice loaf. Because that stuff is bad. Now, how is this polluted water not making tons of polluted oxygen? Or is it just the puffed is overpowering its production, maybe because it's such a small amount? That's interesting. So if these puffs are really that good at eating up polluted oxygen, then this area should be getting good, and it is getting lighter. It is. We're going to need the water to get a little higher so we can stop getting gaps in the water like that. Alright, is this slime container empty? Because that's the whole point of... Right, okay, good. So what we'll do is we'll actually say these are a 4. There we go. And then we don't have to prioritize these above a 5, because now I remember why I put them back down to 5 was because everybody's spending all their time picking up slime. And we don't want that. What is this? Slime. See? Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Polluted oxygen's getting pretty light up here. It's actually doing fairly well. I like that. So let's see where our culprits are for slime here. All of those had their slime removed. I'm sure we've got some here. You know what? Just to be sure, let's sweep it all up. Let's get our dedicated sweepers something to do. How about slime over here? No. I don't think there's slime here. These can all be swept up. These can be swept up. We're going to need to start mopping as well. We're going to chase down all of this polluted oxygen. Mop, and let's see, mop there, not necessary. Okay, so we've got plenty of water now. That area is still pretty warm. This area down here has lots and lots of polluted water. Yep, so this is going to be our own little, our project. This is going to take a little bit of time. Not too bad, though. What is here? Polluted, I don't know, but we're going to sweep you up. Let's just sweep up all of this. How about that? All of this. Let's just sweep it up. Sounds good to me. And in fact, we're going to sweep up this and mop this as well. If we have idle people, then we're not issuing enough orders. That's the way I look at it. Now, it might be that our digging crew has nothing to do, at which point we need to queue up more digging, which should be taken care of here. All right, let's mop this. Let's mop this. All of this stuff needs to be mopped up. This does not. I think this has got so much carbon dioxide on top of it, it cannot release any polluted oxygen. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of that water just because it's going to make people's feet all soggy and make them unhappy. How are we doing here? Is this good to go yet? This should be good to go. This is not good to go. Okay, I'm tired of waiting. We're going to make this good to go in here. Let's do it. Please and thank you. Same here. I'm getting tired of waiting for everyone to get to the volcano base and get it constructed on their timeline as they see fit. This is all a priority now. Craig and Foxheart and Kitsune Opal. Well, I know Kitsune Opal is art. Craig and Foxheart, what are your jobs? You're going to be up towards the top. Craig is repair and compost. That's it? No, you can do power and you can do building. And Foxheart is digging. Okay. There should be work for you to dig. M. Keggy, Kitsune Opal, Fireheart. I think that's part of this. That can't be part of sweeping. How has none of this got swept? All of this needs to be swept, in my opinion. All of it does. We have dedicated sweepers, and we have tons of storage. Let's make sure our storage here is able to hold what we want it to hold. I'm going to say algae can go here. Cultivable soil, mineral, metal, seeds. Sure, all the seeds can go here. Agriculture, phosphorite, not liquefiables, not reed fiber, not clothing. All right, that should be everything. Pretty well covered. And all this polluted water is just going everywhere, which that's okay. This area is not going to contribute to our polluted oxygen until we get rid of the carbon dioxide cloud that is on top of it. And that's not going to be anytime soon. This area should be getting lots of construction done, though. Hopefully. Everyone's still taking their time coming over here. I'm guessing a priority 6 isn't good enough. Made a mess. The ghost of Skinny Lenny. Oh my goodness. Why? There's multiple lavatories. And don't act like they're all in use. They're, well, I don't know. They are often in use. Do we need more lavatories? Should we replace 2 of these showers with more lavatories? Should we maybe open up the showers to reduce stress? I don't know. Questions for another time. Oh, we're getting there. We're starting to get to where we want to be. And this is also getting there. It's going to take time, but the polluted oxygen up here is getting very, very thin. It's just going to take time for all this polluted oxygen to waft up there. Who else made a mess? Zach Grube? I don't know what else I could do. There's plenty of lavatories. I really don't want to run the game on single speed, but I feel like that's what it's trying to talk me into doing just because there's so much latency now with everything. Because of how big the base has gotten. Penalized for our success and our growth. What can you do? I'll make a couple more snazzy suits. We can do that. That'll help. Oh, we're getting graphical anomalies. Might be time to wrap up the episode. Okay, well, this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 59. Hopefully this area will be up and running next time now that the priority has been increased. I would really like to get this area online. Get the natural gas out of there, get sleeping quarters, and get this lava base established. And then figure out what kind of experiments we're going to do down here with all this incredibly hot temperature and melting algae. But I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Come back next time as we hopefully get all this finished and maybe start to get our polluted oxygen situation under control. But until next time, take care.